your second man, have you?
I'm working on it.
I thought you had someone.
Well, it's nothing for you to worry about.
Yeah, but I do though, don't I? I've got 20 grand stuck in this.
Well, that's nothing compared to what you're going to get back.
He had a case when he went in.
Must have left it.
Well, I wonder what's in it. I thought you were busy all day.
Nah, just taking a little break.
Well, why don't we take one together? At the Vic.
Well, I'm expecting a few calls.
That's what mobile phones are for. Please, Dad. I really want to talk to you about buying the place.
Oh, well, I guess half an hour won't hurt.
Won't be the same as before, you know.
Will that be such a bad thing?
I suppose not. Right, my round.
No, not for me, darling.
We've got to have another.
No, I can't.
No, just a quickie, Dad. I haven't got long myself.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Maybe another time.
Got you worried, did I? You should be more careful where you hide things. You and your mate Phil.
What do you think you're playing at?
Funny. I was going to ask you the same question. And I ain't moving till I know. So you're going to tell me what's going on?
Do I have a choice?
No. I don't think you do.
Where did you get to last night?
I went for a drink with Den.
So what about the case? You were going to find out what was in it. I waited up for you.
I couldn't get away, sorry.
So what did you find?
Well, do you want the good news or the bad news?
I just want the truth.
Well, the good news is it was just pictures and stuff, you know, that Phil had. Den wanted to see.
So what's the bad news?
That perm you had.
So why didn't you come to me?
I don't know.
Well, I've got loads of photos of me from that time. It doesn't make sense.
Well, it obviously did to Den.
Dennis?
Look, I'm going to go for my run. If you're that bothered, just ask him.
I've got a man for the job.
About time, too.
Morning.
Forget it. Deal's off. Anyone but him.
It's my job, I say what goes.
Not when I've stuck 20 grand into it, you done.
What's the problem?
I don't like you.
Fine. I'm not about to propose to you.
I'll find you someone else.
That went well?
Everything all right, Princess?
Yeah. Yeah, I've just been sorting out my room. Found some old photos of me and stuff. You know, from the time you were away.
Oh, right.
I thought you might like to see him sometime.
Well, I'd love to. I mean, I spent so long imagining you and what you were doing. It'd be nice to see if I got any of it right.
So you haven't seen any photos then?
Only my dreams, Princess.
Good time last night?
Yeah, not bad.
Where'd you go to after you left me?
Bumped into old mates, so we went for a meal. Nothing better than a trip down memory lane.
Found the case.
And?
There weren't any pictures.
Well, maybe he's moved them.
There were never any pictures.
Yeah, there were. I saw 'em.
What was in the case, Dennis? Sitting there in silence won't help. I want to know, and I want to know now.
Okay. I found...
What?
Gear.
What gear?
You know, money and stuff. Den's been mining it for Phil.
Phil's the last person I want Dad getting involved with.
Look, it's just a bit of business. It's over with.
It flaming better be.
Of course it is. There's no love lost between those two.
So why didn't he just tell me all that?
Because he worried you're getting a paddy over it, and he was right.
Are you sure there isn't more to this?
I swear to you. Den hates Phil just like we all do.
Right.
Found somebody for me yet?
No.
Well, I need to get planning.
Everyone I tried was tied up.
I'm not.
He's perfect. He knows the place, he knows the job.
I don't know.
Seems to me like you're looking for an excuse to back out of this.
No. All right. You're in.
I knew you'd fall for me sooner or later.
Here's to a very profitable relationship.
Don't screw this up.
Trust me.
Morning.
Good night last night.
Yeah. Not bad.
Where'd you go?
Oh, the dogs were dead. Walthamstow.
Gambling. Bad habits.
Just had it to all the others, eh?
Oh well.
Shouldn't we be in disguise or something?
We're just going down the site. Check a few details.
And how are we getting there?
Phil's going to be picking us up.
Off out.
Yeah, got a few things to do.
Like managing the club.
Oh no, too early for that, princess.
So where you going?
Catch you later.
You back, Ben?
Yeah, we're back, yeah. Peckish?
Starving.
Well, I'll join you.
Oh no. It's men's business.
Right. What we learn?
Oh, do we have to go through all this now?
How'd you get in?
Skylight. One kick and it goes.
Wrong. You go in quiet or you don't go in at all.
It's a figure of speech.
Then what?
Oh, ease off.
Then what?
Down the corridor, third door on the left.
You just walked into the store cupboard. I thought you knew this gaff inside out.
Yeah, well, I'm just getting reacquainted, ain't I?
Okay. And through the second door. Now, what happens if you come across somebody? Because there's a chance that you could.
I'll take him down.
No. You run.
I can handle one guy.
And what happens if he's handy?
He won't be.
Yeah, well, you don't know that, do you? This ain't the movies. This ain't about taking chances.
But what about the planning?
You don't take risks. I told you couldn't make this.
Okay.
Who is this?
Oh, relax, he's my contact. You'd better have a good reason for being here.
Don't worry, I'll do. I brought the delivery date forward.
How far forward?
You go tomorrow.
Oh, leave off. That wasn't the plan.
Well, it is now.
We haven't got enough time.
Well, best you get working on it then.
Tomorrow.
Well, relax. Just think of all that beautiful money. Let's go over it one more time.
Do me a favour. We've been over and over it. I know what I'm doing.
I just want to make sure.
I've been on jobs before, you know.
Not like this one, you haven't. This is about brains and timing. One wrong move and the whole thing goes sideways.
Yeah, so you said. About 3 hours ago.
Don't get cheeky. You know what's going to happen if anything goes wrong.
I know, all right. Now, can we please just get out of here?
Not yet, no. Phil'll be here soon, so why don't you go and get some coffee, then we'll go over it all again.
Where is he?
Oh, don't worry, he'll get here, and you best behave yourself when he does.
It's bad enough I got to put up with all your grief without worrying about him and all.
Don't you want to do this, then?
What? There's a queue of blokes outside who would?
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. If I hadn't have found that kit, you'd have never breathed a word of this to me, would you?
Well, I didn't know if you're up for it or not.
Well, you don't know me very well.
Well, you're on the job now, aren't you?
Oh, and that's sweet. Makes a change from taking your nipper fishing or off to the footy, I suppose.
About time.
8:30 on the dot, just like I said. There's a tip in here. Well, you been up all night?
Something like that, yeah. Well, you wanted him word perfect, didn't you?
Well, now I am. I know the plan backwards, so can we just get off? I need some kit.
Not yet. You can go through it all again for me.
I don't believe this. We go in less than 10 hours and I've been up all night.
Believe it. Now let's start from the top. And once you got the money, then what?
I hit him with a bit of 2 before and Scarpa to Brazil with all the loot.
This ain't a joke, laughing boy.
Oi, show some respect. Now, Phil's back in this job, so we do as he says.
But I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, that's all very well on paper. But you've got to have it locked down solid in there. So that when you're in front of that safe and the adrenaline's going, and every sound you hear is a footstep, and every siren outside gives you a heart attack, you still know what you're doing.
Are you missing it?
Me? You're joking, aren't you?
Seems to me like you are.
Well, what's that to miss?
The rush, the power, knowing that you've put one over on everyone.
Yeah, well, none of that puts money in the bank, does it? No, I'm quite happy for you two monkeys to do the dirty work, thanks.
I got a card game sorted in Putney.
Oh. Game of cards, that's an original alibi.
They're all kosher, no previous. What about you? You sorted?
Yeah, of course. Taking Kate and Sam for dinner, and I.
Oh, that'd be nice while we're risking our necks.
What about transport?
We've got a car. How about the plates?
I ain't had a chance yet. I'm going to do them at the Arches.
What about Gary and Ricky?
I ain't stupid. I've given them the morning off. You just make sure you're there at 12:30 to pick them up on the dots.
Right.
Not 20 past, not 22, 12:30, all right?
Is that when the big hand's pointed at Mickey?
And I want you both at the Vic at 6 o'clock so that plenty of people can see you leaving without me.
Why did you do that?
What?
Wind him up. You're lucky he didn't pull you off the job.
Me winding him up? He should be grateful he left here with his nose in one piece.
Don't let him get to you. Just let's get through today, shall we? After 6 o'clock it doesn't matter. Until then, just keep him sweet.
Well, you're the boss.
You're right. I am, and don't you forget it.
12:30. On the dot.
Yeah, well, me and you better be going, eh?
Well, that didn't look suspicious. Nice one.
They're gone now.
Bit late.
Just drop it, will ya?
Do you know what? You're a joke. I reckon the reason you ain't coming on this job is because you're getting old and sloppy.
Do you think I care what you think?
All that lip service about adrenaline, you ain't got any
I
left.
said drop it. You're just a kid. What do you know?
No, I won't drop it. Ever since I decided to come on this job, you've been on my back. And now I turn up here to find you've invited half the square.
One more word at you. I'm going to chuck you down that pit.
Yeah, try me. I dropped you once, I'll do it again.
Oh, yeah. Now, what have I told you? And what was the problem? He turned up early?
Yeah. Thanks for your wholehearted faith in me, Den. Are you going to tell him or shall I?
There's nothing to tell.
What are you doing here anyway?
Checking up on you. A good job, too, by the look of it.
I don't believe this. I turn up here, he's got company.
Who?
Gary and Lynn, as if it matters.
So what's the big deal?
That's it. I've had enough.
No, you haven't. You've committed yourself to this job and you're going to do it. Doesn't matter what you say or do, you're going to carry on and do it.
Fine. Tell you what, seeing that you don't trust me, why don't you pick up the plates? I'm going for a drink, then I'm going to get my head down. I'll see you in the Vic at 6.
I'm sorry about that.
He's doing mine, isn't he?
I'll get him some evening primrose tablets. He'll be fine.
Well, I hope so for your sake. Because it's your back he'll be watching.
Large vodka, please, Trace, no ice.